unmute myself until you let me speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Dazzer's Transfer Show, please welcome your host, Dowell Johnson. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dazzer's Transfer Show. It's been a big week, transfer-wise, and it's been a big week for Dazzer's football stand. It's been, I would say, a weird one because we've ended up having to change the day again, but that's because of, this and that. So we are going to try and make a change to the thumbnail. But yes, welcome if you have just joined Man United Fans TV. Thank you for joining the stream. Please drop a like if you haven't already. It'd be very much appreciated, guys. So keep getting the likes and get your comments in the live chat. If there's any transfers you want us to go through, do let us know in the live chat. So, Dazzer's Transfer Show, as you all know, if you don't already know and you're new to Dazzer's Transfer Show, welcome to the show. Obviously, as you'll probably be aware now, that Dazzer's Transfer Show, it's called the Transfer Show for a reason, because we talk about transfers. Simple as, to be honest, isn't it? And obviously, this is the Dazzer's Transfer Show costume. Not sure if I'll be able to use it next week, but I don't know. I hope so, but who knows? Only time will tell. Anyway, been a big day for me today. I've left my school now, finished year 11. Last exam done, 15 out of 15. It's like I was being a millionaire. Test number 15 of 15. Anyways, haha. I'm not that bothered. But yeah. Anyway, this is a birthday special for, I know it doesn't say in the comments, but if you check in the description, there is a link in the description to a channel who is celebrating their birthday today. I believe, I can't remember how old he is now, but he is celebrating his birthday today, and this is a special show for him. It's also a special show to say thank you for doing all the thumbnails and stuff. This is the guy who does all the thumbnails for Dazzer's football stand. He does all the stuff. He does all the the thumbnails. He's done the logo. He's done the banner for the channel, and this is a big thank you show for him. And we've decided to give this guy a chance. There's a guy called Joe Willett in the description. There's a channel link in there. I've checked the link, it does work. But yeah, he's celebrating his birthday today, so this is a show dedicated for him. Also, can we just say there has been a couple of shocking news come through. Ronaldo looks like Ronaldo could be going to prison again because of tax things. We haven't got a clue what's going on. Also, Leslie Grantham, the legend of Fort Boyard, I know a lot of people won't have watched it, Fort Boyard, which was filmed near Charin Maritime or somewhere in France, some fort. I used to watch it. Leslie Grantham was Boyard. He was the evil master of the fort on that show, which was hosted by Melinda Messenger, but there was also a couple of different versions of it as well. He's also been featured in EastEnders. He sadly died at the age of 71 today. So, just to let you know that. So all we can say is R.I.P. because he's an absolute legend, and I always preferred him to Chris Ellison as Boyard on Fort Boyard and stuff. I think it was much better. But anyway, enough of that. Ronaldo has scored a penalty for Portugal to make them 1-0. But that's enough of all that stuff. Please drop a like, guys. If you haven't already, be very much appreciated. Welcome to PGA7 who's joined. Please drop a like. Thank you very much for joining. He says Golovin has been linked to Juventus. We'll touch on that in a bit. But yeah, Joe Willett is not on the live chat, but he's here tonight.
Yes, hi guys.
Yeah. There's your intro. So yeah, well, we can only say from all of us here on Dazzer's Football Stand, a very happy birthday to you.
Thank you, mate.
How old are you? 21?
Bit younger,
12?
a bit older,
13?
indeed.
Oh God, you're in the teenager age. Good God. Liam87 welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Manchester City fan on the live chat. Thank you very much for joining. He says, who do you think are bigger, Rangers or Middlesbrough? I would normally say Middlesbrough, but the thing is, Rangers were in the top league. We're in a championship league. So I would say Rangers. I would hate to say, but Rangers are a big club, but not much. Not much. They're not bigger by a big margin. But we're still a big club. But I do think with a Sombalonga at the club, I don't think we're Premier League quality, to be honest. But who knows? After this season, who knows what'll happen? So yeah, welcome to the show, Joe. Thank you very much for coming on today. And obviously, well, to be honest, it wasn't your decision anyway. It was our decision. It was our decision to bring you on anyway. It's been a hot day in Middlesbrough today. Rangers and Celtic aren't small. I didn't say Rangers were small, but Celtic definitely are big. Celtic are a big club, but they're just cacking the Champions League, which is a shame, to be honest. I'm not really bothered. Okay, so first thing before the one, how do you are? Now, nothing on there. We're gonna look at the latest transfers. So we're gonna start with the Championship. Nottingham Forest, obviously a club that Middlesbrough FC play in the league every single season currently. They're not a bad side. I mean, they did have British Sombalonga. We snatched British Sombalonga off them, but they charged us 15 million, which I still think is a rip-off. Welcome to Cars and Buses Sport. Thank you very much for joining. Guys, if you haven't already, please drop a like. It'd be very much appreciated. Thank you very much. It goes a long way. João Carvalho has left Benfica to go to Nottingham Forest on a 13.2 million deal, which I think for a guy who plays in the Portuguese league is rather decent. It's a rather decent price to pay. I won't be doing the buying the Juventus pre-season thing because, unfortunately, I don't do pre-season stuff, and I think I'm on holiday for that match, so I won't be able to. And they've also signed Diogo Goncalves on loan. So there's two players that have gone to Nottingham Forest, and they're both from Benfica. João Carvalho, both of those players we've seen before. I've watched the Portuguese league quite a bit. Obviously since the start of the season. They're rather decent for Benfica. Obviously João Carvalho, he is pretty decent on the ball. He's got good tactical skills and stuff. Diogo Goncalves, I don't really think that I haven't seen enough of him to tell whether he's going to be very good for Nottingham Forest or not. Joe, obviously, as I've just said, championship team, ball will be against him. Do you think that João Carvalho and Diogo Goncalves, although they're from Benfica, which is the Portuguese league, do you think they'll do well against Boa for Nottingham Forest, or do you think?
Well, I think Carvalho definitely will. I've got to admit, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that second player's name you said.
Diogo Goncalves. I can't even say it myself. Goncalves, that's it.
I haven't seen enough of him to judge if he's good, if he'd be bad for him. I haven't seen enough of that, but no, I think Carvalho will definitely be. Well, I mean, if Forest can grab him, he'd be a great player.
Yeah. I mean, I do think he's going to be a pretty decent player against Boa. And that's one player that Boa need to watch out for when we do play against them. Also, for those football fans that are based around England, football fans and stuff, the Carabao Cup first round has been done. And now we'll read it out as we get towards the end of the show. Because I think there's some new rules coming out. I don't know what's going on. Now, anything else decent?
A little touch on what you said earlier about obviously.
Ronaldo,
He
yeah.
have the money to get out, but he scored a penalty here, so I don't
Well, I
know.
suppose so.
It's
Yes.
interesting to see if it'll affect his performance here as well, with obviously all Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So the next one we're going to talk about, Premier League One from the Championship. It's a Championship team who I should I say were a Premier League team until the end of this season. Stoke City have sold their left mid, Wamadan Sobe, to Huddersfield for £5.7 million deal. Wamadan Sobe, I think, had a decent season for Stoke, but he didn't get enough time to save Stoke City's status in the Premier League, if you know what I mean. I think if he goes to Huddersfield, well, he'll be pretty decent. He's got the Premier League, his Premier League quality. He's got the Premier League experience. Although he's playing for a bit of a smaller Premier League team than a lot of other teams like United and all them, I do think he'll do well for Huddersfield, and I think he'll be a big threat when he comes to play against the big teams like City, United, Liverpool, and Spurs and all them. Let's just have a look at some of the comments that are coming through. PJ7 and Liam87 having a debate. P7 says Diego, good Diego. Douglas Costa, so he is so crucial for Brazil. He is. No, I'm not doing that. Celtic have the best fans in Britain by far. I will be honest, I think overall in Great Britain fans, I do think that the Scottish fans are the best fans, to be honest. And I don't normally say that, but best fans doesn't make you a good team. The players, they've got a bang on average, and that's the truth. Exactly money does add love to see Juventus live on 2 million prize. BJ7 says, I think we have always been built on good foundations. Also, you can't talk from a City fan. That's harsh, but I'm not bothered. That's a bit harsh. BJ7, hypocrisy is at its finest. Liam says, not criticising Juventus in any way, just saying if Celtic got anywhere near the amount of money Juventus get, they would be good. Not world class. They're saying, well, if I'm going to be honest and getting involved in this, but anyway, if you haven't already, please drop a like. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. If I was going to get part of that debate, I would say Celtic would probably have enough quality to try and get at least somewhere further than the group stage of the Champions League. That's me being truthful. They win the Scottish Premiership because a lot of people say that that's a pub team, pub league.
Sorry for disturbing you. Just let you know.
Right.
People, brilliant finish. Kept doing Jose Font, and then in the end he got his shot off. Good finish.
There you go. So that's 1-1 now between Portugal and Spain. Thank you very much. I was saying they're good enough in the Scottish Premiership, and they always win the Scottish Cup, but they're not. But they're not good enough for the Champions League, I don't think. Let me know if you agree or disagree. You can agree or disagree anyway. PG7 says, because what are Celtic going to win apart from the Scottish League? Nothing, literally. So it's practically impossible for them to get good prize money. It mainly depends on who you sell and stuff. A lot of the times the money comes from these transfers and stuff, and you look at Cristiano Ronaldo, he's on about 28 point something million a year or something like that, which I think is a whip-off. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go to Joe, because I know he was dying to say something. I don't know what you were going to say.
Well, as I was saying, it was 1-1. The VAR got used, and Diego Costa, full on, well, as he's like shielding the ball, he smacks Pepe in the neck, like in the, like the throat area. He smacks him there, but goal's given. So yeah, goal's given. Debatable though. Just waiting for Ronaldo, to be honest.
Obviously, I believe you'll have watched a lot of the Premier League last season.
A fair amount, yeah.
Well, I've watched every single week. And I know, that Stoke City have a good team. They've got good calibre in their team. Wamadan Sobe, I think, was one of their main players, as well as Shirk and Shaqiri. Him going to Huddersfield, though, 5.7 million, I think it's a decent signing for them. How do you think he'll do at Huddersfield?
All right, I agree it's a decent signing. 1 minute.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a decent signing for them. Perfect amount of money, in my opinion. Good player. Up there with Shaqiri for.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, good
Mm.
player. I think he suits a team like Huddersfield as well. Huddersfield, Stoke, team round that.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone tell me where Gollivan's from, because I can't find Golovin on here. And I'm looking at the right thing. I do think he's going to do well at Huddersfield because he's Premier League proven and he's a Premier League class player. He's very good in the Premier League. Just going to look at something else here. Not because they get 2 million for winning the Scottish League. Is they were getting anywhere near the English Premier League money, they would be world class. Golovin, a lot of potential. Yeah, I know he's from Worcester, but which club? Played in my first cup final today. All right, fair enough. I was looking at someone and I can't find who he was. Yes, here he is. Gerard Deulofeu. We've seen him at Barcelona and we've seen him at Watford. He's now officially signed for Watford, an 11.5 million deal.
Class signing.
I think it's going to be a good signing because Deulofeu, I think he's had loan time or something at Watford, so he's used to the pressure. He's normally playing in the La Liga, which is the second toughest league in the world, in my opinion. Let me know if you think different. He's coming back to the Premier League proven, so there you go. It's going to be fine. I think he'll do pretty decent. He's going to be rather decent against the big teams as usual. Bit like Ramadan Toure, he's going to be good against United, United, City, Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal, and all them. Welcome down, Richard, who's joined the stream. Please drop a like if you haven't already. That'd be very much appreciated. What do you think of the England group on my Fantasy World Cup? Oh, yeah, I listened to it. Group E, England, Luxembourg, Saudi Arabia, and Colombia. England will win that easily. Also, Stoke have signed another player. A guy called... Oh, God, how the hell do you pronounce his name?
2 seconds, I'll mute this one.
Right. Yeah, I know it's 1-1, thanks. I know Spain last earlier. Diego Costa, yeah. How on earth do you pronounce his name? Oghen. This guy. That guy. Oghenakawa Tebo, I don't know how you say it. Oghenakawa Tebo, I don't know who it is. From Firenze, I don't know which. To be honest, I don't watch that much European odd football, so I don't know where that's from, but it's Stoke City 6.35 million. Not a bad sign. But please drop a like, guys, if you haven't already, be very much appreciated. Johnny, did we mention? I'm sure we mentioned Johnny Evans the other week. Yes, we did. Bayern Munich. I did see something about Bayern Munich. Thomas Isherwood has left Bayern Munich and gone to Bradford. Well, to be honest, I've never even heard of Thomas Isherwood.
Totally agree. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. And I'm a Bayern Munich fan, but I've never heard of him. He must be one of the flaming youth. He must be one of the bloody youth teams. I've never heard of him at all. To be quite honest, we've gone to Bradford. Interesting to see how he does. I've never heard of him, so I don't know who that is. There's not that much to talk about, to be honest. Transfer-wise today. Oh, yes. If there's any Manchester United fans in the live chat, let me know. Martial, there's rumours that Martial's going to be leaving United, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not really too bothered about him going because I didn't think he was that good for us anyway. To be quite honest, but obviously he's going to be leaving United. That'll mean that Alexis Sanchez will be taking Martial's role permanently. He'll be staying in the left wing. We're also looking to sign a right wing. We're still linked with Toby Alderweireld. We've now been linked with Gareth Bale, which I don't think is going to happen. Ronaldo apparently could be a 99 million deal, but I don't think that'll ever happen either. And there's a couple of people we've been linked with. We've also been linked with Antoine Griezmann. So we've been linked with a lot of people. Are you kidding me? Doesn't Martial saved you time after time?
I done that. I had a notification earlier on my phone off an app called One Football, and it said Antoine Griezmann wants to start Atletico Madrid.
Right.
Quite tough.
I hate to say this, but I'm a United fan myself, and I don't think he's had the best of seasons, to be quite honest.
Who, Griezmann or
Martial, and I'm a United fan. You can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, it's Dazzer's transfer show, and it's all about opinion. But I don't think Martial's had the best seasons, so I'm not too bothered about him leaving. And to be honest, it gives more room for Alexis Sanchez to step in. I don't know if I mentioned this the other day. I will mention this again because obviously me and Joe are both fans, and I want to get Joe's point of view on this. You remember Ryan Fredericks?
Yep, I totally remember him.
Yeah. He's now left Fulham and gone to West Ham United after just getting promoted.
Fast player.
Well, he's gone to West Ham United now.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they've sold their best right back because no. Is he a right back, isn't he? Yes.
Right
I don't know why he sold one of their best defenders because Fulham have just been promoted to the Premier League after beating Aston Villa in the final. Ha! Shame. And obviously he's gone to West Ham United, who it's 50-50 with all them stuff. And I hate to say this, the way Sunderland are going, they've sold at least 4 or 5 of their players. They're selling quite a lot of their players. At this rate, they're going to be a flaming League 2 team, to be honest, which would be a shame. Be a sad shame. They've sold. Let me find. Barini, Jermaine Lenz, John O'Shea, and he's off from June. Bloody blah, bloody blah, bloody blah. No, cack. Bloody blah, that's cack as well. Cack as well. No, cack. And a lot of cack that is as well. Can't even find who's there. I can't even find them now. We're going to have a look at some of the transfer rumours. Now, as I've just said, United have been linked with a lot of people. There has been rumours for Middlesbrough FC. Rumours have been going around saying that Britta Sambalonga could be going to Fenerbahce.
I've heard that. I've heard it be on loan, mate.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I didn't think at the start of the season, I didn't think he was good enough to be a 15 million striker.
Wow.
But
I disagree. Maybe not 15 million, but
he was decent. I mean, he was decent for us, but he wasn't clinical enough. I know he was top scorer, but we need to keep hold of our strikers.
Season, mate, and he missed about 7 1-on-1s.
Yeah, he did. Nottingham Forest, he missed 2 of them. Arsenal are interested in signing Borussia Dortmund's Mario Götze. Not going to happen. I don't think that'll happen because Mario Götze is probably going to be staying in Germany because it's his home country. Man City are looking. Barcelona are wanting Ilkay Gundogan. Liam87, if you're in the live chat, let me know what you think about that. Arsenal put an 18 million bid for David Luiz, which has been declined. Also, Chelsea are looking to try and swerve Daniel Wagani in. Now, I've got Daniel Wagani in my FIFA Ultimate Team. He's rather decent. He's a decent player. I don't think it'd be Premier League class, to be honest with you. And I know there's a Juventus fan in the live chat, so he can let me know what he thinks of Rugani. West Ham are wanting Chris Smalling. You can get stuffed because you're not getting him. Juventus are planning to bid for Crystal Palace's Patrick Van Aanholt. And that will be if Alexandro completes his move to United. I don't think we'll get Alexandro, but these are rumours, mate. Newcastle are wanting Alexandra Mitrovic back. Bayern Munich's chief executive Karl-Heinz Rummenigge says he will take bets on Poland striker Robert Lewandowski remaining at the club next season, despite him being linked with a move to Real Madrid. I don't want him to go into Real Madrid. I don't even want him leaving. Villa are under pressure to raise up to 50 million in player sales over the next two transfer windows, and they could lose stars including Jack Grealish, James Chester, and Jonathan Codger. I wouldn't mind him at the moment. Aaron. So opinions of England's and Scotland's group in my fancy World Cup. I'll just call up and have a look here. Scotland's group is Group H. Scotland, Kosovo, Panama, and Senegal. Well, Scotland will go through, and I think Panama will go through. England and Colombia. There's your answer, Aaron. I am getting through these rather quickly because I do want to have time to look at the Carabao Cup draw to let you know what is happening with that. And also, we have a Bristol City fan in the live chat as well. Aaron Richards, if he's still there. Premier League newcomers Fulham are wanting to sign Joe Bryan from Bristol City. So, they're interesting. What are your thoughts on some of them transfers, some of them rumours I've just been talking about? And he's disappeared. We'll be joined by him back in a minute. But yeah, as I was saying, in case you didn't hear it, in case you've just missed out, anyway, please drop a like. Thank you very much for joining. If you have just missed what I've said, Chelsea looking to sign, Chelsea looking to sign Rugani. I think he'd be a decent sign with him, but I don't think he'd be good enough. He's still there. Oh, he's back. Right. I was just saying, what are your thoughts on some of those transfers that I've just mentioned? Or the rumours, should I say?
Right now, some of the transfers were good, some of them were a bit. Can you run over them again, please?
Right. So Arsenal are wanting Mario Götze from Dortmund, let alone, I don't think he's going to go. I don't think he's going to go there.
I don't see it happening, got to be honest. I don't really see it being likely. But, yeah.
And Barcelona are wanting to sign Ilkay Gundogan. Liam87, if you're in the live chat, let us know what you think. I don't think Gundogan's going to go to Barcelona. I know they're the biggest club in the world, to be honest. Just saying. But biggest stadium, should I say, in the world. Also, Arsenal wanting David Luiz, but Chelsea turned that down. Chelsea looking to sign Daniel Rugani from Juventus. PJ7. I can't see Rugani leaving Juventus, to be honest. After Buffon left, I don't think so. Alex Telles has been rumoured to, linked by Liverpool, Chelsea, and Paris Saint-Germain. Welcome to Matthew Jones, who joined from the United lads. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you're having a lovely day in Florida, mate. By the way, he's not on holiday. That's where he is. Helly, yeah. I think it was a bit of a spelling mistake there, but thank you for joining the stream. Please drop a like if you haven't already. Be very much appreciated. Let us know what you think of some of the transfers in the comment section. What transfer do you want to mention? We've mentioned the Martial business. So before anyone asks about that. Alfie Mawson and Lucas Fabianski has been, from Swansea, have been linked with the Hammers West Ham United. Also, Juventus. So I don't think that'll happen, to be honest. And I will be honest. Listen to this. PJ7, if you need and listen carefully to this. Juventus are planning to bid for Crystal Palace's Dutch defender Patrick van Aanholt.
He's a class player.
He's pretty decent. But that is only if Brazilian defender Alexandro completes his move to MUFC. United, in other words. Also, Lewandowski's been linked with Real Madrid, but the chief executive of FC Bayern München, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, says he's going to be taking. He will take bets for him. I don't think he's going to go, to be honest. But that is pretty much all of them. Yeah, I've gone through them again. So, is there any? Which transfers do you think will happen?
I've got something. 2 seconds. Right.
There we go.
I've heard Jermaine Defoe is linked with a move away from Bournemouth. I'm not quite sure who to, but if you had the option to take Matt Middlesbrough, would you take Matt Middlesbrough?
Yes, because we need another striker. We've only got 2 or 3 strikers, and I don't think Rudy Gested's back in training yet. So we've only got 2, 3 strikers. We need another striker who's clinical. I know YouTube's a pin the bum. I'm watching, but it keeps buffering. Well, it's not. I don't. Let me have a look if it's my connection. 1 sec. I don't think it. No, it won't be. It can't be my connection. That one. No, my connection's fine. It's got. Yeah, my connection's got full connection, so I don't know what it is. PJ7, Alex Van Aanholt. No, Patrick Van Aanholt, mate. Very average player. Really? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But now that's going to be the end of the transfers. We're going to just briefly have a look at the Carabao Cup fixtures. Now, there's no Premier League teams involved yet, but we are just going to have a look. Also, in case you didn't realise, I did mention at the start of the stream, Leslie Grantham has died. He was the Fort Boyard legend and the EastEnders Dirty Den legend. So, died age 71. Just let you know that. Right, we're going to have leagues and cups. Ronaldo's just scored again. 2-0. 2-0. 2-1 to Portugal, guys. Sounds like a good goal as well from what I've just heard.
It really wasn't. It was a De Gea mistake.
David De Gea mistake. Oh, well, that just shows how bad he is for Spain. Just shows how bad he is for Spain, but he's good for United. He's not very bad for United. He's poor for Spain. Right, let's have a look here. League Cup. Carabao Cup. First round. Whoa. Now, I don't understand what this is, but if you look here, well, I won't be able to show you. It's 2-1, actually. It's 2-1 now to 2-1 now to Portugal. I'm going to have a look here. There's new things coming up for the Carabao Cup. They've got a northern section and a southern section for the first round draw. And I don't understand it. But these are the main... These are the ties. Northern section. Blackpool v Barnsley. Cardiff United against Blackburn. Crewe versus Fleetwood. Grimsby against Rochdale. Leeds against Bolton. Macclesfield, who have just been promoted to League 2, play Bradford. Mansfield against Accrington. Middlesbrough versus Notts County. Nottingham Forest against Bury. Oldham against Derby. So that's a first Cup game for Frank Lampard as Derby manager. Port Vale against Lincoln. Preston against Morecambe. Rotherham against Wigan. Scunthorpe against Doncaster. Sheffield United against Hull. That's an old championship game. Shrewsbury against Burton. Sunderland against Sheffield Wednesday. Tranmere Rovers against Walsall. Southern section, this is where Bristol City are. Bristol City will play at home to Plymouth Argyle. Bristol Rovers are against Crawley. Kieran Coyle, or should I say Red River Weeklies, Cambridge United are at home to Newport. Cheltenham at home to Colchester. Exeter versus Ipswich. Millwall against Gillingham. MK Dons against Charlton. Norwich against Stevenage. Oxford against Coventry. Portsmouth against Wimbledon. QPR against Peterborough. Reading against Birmingham. Southend United against Brentford. Swindon Town against Forest Green Rovers. West Bromwich Albion v Luton Town. Wycombe Wanderers against Northampton Town Sack. And Yeovil Town against Aston Villa. Now, I have to be honest, I'm really surprised that Stoke City and Swansea aren't on there because they're championship. So, then again, we don't know. So, now, there's new rules that have just been happened. Right, there is a new rule now for the Carabao Cup. VAR will be used in the Carabao Cup, so it's going to be interesting to see VAR at the Riverside Stadium. So VAR will be used. Oh, no, that's only in the Premier League ground, sorry. Also, if it gets to 90 minutes and the match ends as a draw, we go straight to a penalty shootout. We go straight to penalties. We don't go to extra time. We go straight to penalties if it ends as a draw at 90 minutes. Me interesting, but we don't know. Joe, what are your thoughts on these new rules? VAR system's only going to be used in the Premier League grounds, and extra time's being scrapped. We just go straight to penalty shootout. I think it's a bit of a harsher way.
Well,
be honest.
Personally, if they're going to use the VAR for the Premier League game, they need to use it for every game. You can't just use it for certain games. The penalty, all I'm saying is, it's good for the fans because it won't need them have to stay out even late on a wet Tuesday night, on a away day when you need to get back home for work and things like that. So, but,
yeah,
it's going to be interesting, I think. By that northern, the southern bit of it. By the way, if it sounds like you're doing it so you don't have to travel as far for a cup game. And if it is, obviously that's a good like positive thing to it. But weird one.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Welcome if you have just joined. Please drop a like. We're very much appreciated, guys. But yeah. Is there any other transfers you want to go through just before we end?
Me.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, everyone who says Ronaldo's gone to United for 99 million or whatever it is, if you ask me, that's the most I can't say it. It's gone up my head, but the most likely not to happen signing. They say it every year, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think Ronaldo's going to come to United. He never does, to be honest. So, but you never know. Time will tell. This transfer window is unpredictable. Also, we would just like to everyone here on Dazzer's transfer show who's watching, and everyone here from Dazzer's Football Stand, we would like to just wish Joe a very, very happy birthday. He's now into the teenager ages. It's getting worrying now. It's getting worrying that he's actually catching up to me. He's only 2 years younger than me. let alone I'm 16 next month. But yeah. Anyways, we are going to end the stream now in a second, but we just want to do this before we end the stream. Yeah, there's your answer. That's exactly what we want to do for Marvel's even does this football stand there. Okay then, gentlemen. So yeah, thank you very much to the birthday boy Joe for coming on today. It's very much appreciated as usual. And this has been the Dazzers Transfer Show birthday special dedicated for Joe Willett. Thank you all for watching. See you later.
See ya.